guys. So today we're going to pour some lead. I've been pouring lead for a long time, doing our salmon and stud fishing, but I also pour lead for my drop shot weights for bass fishing. So as a bass fishing guide, I go through a lot of drop shot weights, and you know, you spend the money on a mold. I fortunately have a lot of lead. It saves a ton of money. You know, drop shot weights are pretty expensive. When I'm fishing with clients, I'm not fishing tungsten, I'm just fishing lead. So we're going to jump in the shop and pour some lead. This is one of the things that we have to do. Specifically, I need 3/16 today. So we're going to be pouring 3/16 drop shot lead. So let's get to it. So I'm in the shop here, and we've got our lead smelter set up. It's already heated up. We've got our do-it mold. We've got the swivels that we need. This is one of them right here. Okay, so if you've never poured lead before, it's dangerous. Very dangerous. Lead, it's molten lead. So wearing gloves is important. Having the right tools is important. You can see on the backpack here I've got aluminum foil up just to protect my wires in case I have any splatter. I'm wearing glasses. I've got a Lee smelter here with a bottom pour. I'm just going to test it. Oh, it's pouring well. It's not leaking. I'm going to be pouring 3/16 today. So what I did is I put a little black mark on there so I know which one is 3/16. I really like these bottom pour smelters. I've never had an issue with mine. Doesn't really leak all that much. It's got to get heated up first, but it doesn't really leak. Bottom pour molds for bottom pour smelters are great for using molds like this. Okay, so we got our lead poured, and of course when you pour it, it's a mess. You need to clean it up. So we'll use a pair of dikes and we'll clean it up. So basically I'm just pulling off the excess. I like to let it sit for a little bit, let it cool down a little bit. Makes it easier to handle, but I'm still wearing gloves because it's still hot. This isn't really a how to pour lead video. It's just one of those things that fishing guides and charter captains do. I mean, you know, it depends on the gear they use for their trips and the prep that goes into getting everything ready to go. You know, some guys they buy their lead or they buy their certain things, and that's great. Me, I've got a little bit of downtime in the winter, and so I usually pour all my lead for the year in about one day. I even from time to time borrow a smelter from a buddy of mine and I'll pour my 15-pound downrigger balls. That's a challenging one. So what I'll do is I'll take the excess lead I cut off, and while my smelter's still hot, I'll just put that back in there, let that melt back down, and then we don't have any waste. So, you know, there's my drop shots, 3/16. It's not a ton, but I spent 10 minutes pouring these. Alright guys, so pouring a little bit of lead. Got some drop shots done in 3/16. Get those loaded up in the boat. I've got to head out to the sled and get some other things done and do a how-to video on somebody that requested information on how to do something on Humminbird Solix. Until next time, thanks for watching.